Hey everybody, this is Rod from TechGuysSmartBuy.com, and it's review time again. We're here with the HTC One Max for Sprint. This is pretty much the HTC One supersize. You still have the infrared blaster to remotely control your TV up front, but that no longer doubles as the power button. It's actually on the side now, so right underneath the volume rocker you have a power button, which is a weird design aesthetic based off what HTC is used to doing. As you can see, I got big hands, but this phone is still pretty big. It's huge. It's half. It's pretty much half. Not half. It's mainly aluminum, so it's like mostly metal with like little accents of plastic on the side, um, and in back. Pretty much taking design cues from the One Mini and not the original one. And as you can see, the keyboard literally takes half of the screen. So gone is the Beats Audio logo, which would usually be down here. So they're no longer, obviously working together. So you don't have that sound profile built in that, that to boost up the bass or whatever, but you still have the built-in amp and dual speakers in the front, which is cool. And for once, HTC allows you to actually remove the back. You still can't access the battery, but if you hit the switch on the side, the whole back comes off. Get that nice metal. 3300 milliamp battery is nicely sealed back here. You can't get to it, but you do have the addition of a micro SD card slot, so you can finally throw one into your One. The One Max sports a 5.9-inch Super LCD display, so it works pretty well. The pixels per square inch per inch isn't as high as many devices that's come out this year, and I like the fact of pretty much running the same processors as the original one, which came out earlier this year. The One Max still performs pretty good. I mean, a lot of us is probably hoping that it would have the newer Snapdragon 800 CPU, but and a quad core is a quad core. It's running Android 4.3 on top of Sense 5.5. There's not too many new things with the new Sense. You have this new app called Scribble, which allows you to take advantage of the big screen, where you can, go, doodle and draw stuff a little bit. So it's a little weird. Of course, you have to provide your own stylus, and then also on the blink feed side of things, they've added. Now you can add Google Plus and RSS feeds to your blink feed. And for those of you who may have issues with it, you can actually finally turn it off, like turn blink feed off entirely. HTC decided to stick with the same 4 megapixel ultra pixel sensor, so everything's pretty much, other than the lack of optical image stabilization, everything's pretty much the same as in the One Mini and a regular one. So you still get great low light photos, great photos in well lit areas, but you'll get, there's some noticeable noise and a little bit of grain in your photos. It'll be fine for social media stuff. What's added, obviously, is this slab right here underneath the camera, which is the biometric fingerprint scanner. With that, it's pretty much an unlocking feature, security feature. My problem with it is that you can't just swipe it and unlock it. You have to You have to hit the power button, go into do it, prompt it to it, then swipe to unlock. That's my biggest gripe with it. But the cool thing about it is that you can add up to 3 fingerprints. So I use this finger just to unlock. I use another finger to unlock and go directly to Twitter. And I never set up the third one, but that's a pretty interesting feature. Hopefully with the software update, they get rid of that and have you actually able to unlock it straight from the swipe. The One Max is actually one of the first devices to support Sprint's Spark network. That's pretty much their high-speed LTE network that they've been rolling out rolling out quietly, and then recently announced it. I've actually noticed a big difference. Well, in the fact that most times when I get a Sprint phone to review, I'm stuck on 3G, and very few places I can get LTE. So now I'm getting LTE in more places, and averaging about 10 megabits per second on download and about 6 megabits per second upload, which is pretty good, which is a huge improvement. So definitely making my every time I review a Sprint phone from here on a lot more pleasurable. So all in all, I gave the HTC One Max a B. I think it's a great device. I'm not sure if it's up there with the hierarchy of the year with the HTC One, the GS4, or even the Galaxy Note 3 in that matter. First attempt of making a phablet, which I hate the term, but it's what it is. It came out pretty well. I mean, there's some definitely things they can learn to fix, or the fingerprint scanner, or maybe including a stylus, or maybe even somehow making it lighter. It's probably not what a lot of people thought it would be when it came out. I know it's not what I thought it would be, but it's not too far off. So it's not a complete like letdown. It's just like, okay, this is cool, but I know you guys will probably get it right the second time around. As far as to buy or not to buy, you definitely have to play it out. I would definitely recommend you to demo it. Me personally, I prefer the Note 3 over the One Max, but that's just my 2 cents. And as usual, thanks for watching. Happy holidays. Hope everybody gets what they're looking for Christmas. And don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and comment. Let us know how we're doing.